Hi, this is Dylis Guyan. Let me ask you, are you a professional salesperson or a professional self-employed person who is struggling to attract new clients? Are you struggling to convert that first contact into a sale? Are you struggling to overcome objections? And are you struggling to get referrals and repeat business? 10 years ago, I set up my own business as a sales and sales management consultant. And what I found was that there were hundreds, if not thousands, of professional salespeople who don't get professional sales training. They might join a company and they get a half a day, or they go out with the manager, and that is sometimes the sum total. There are still a lot of salespeople who need to understand the processes and the strategies. And then, of course, you've got the self-employed professionals who are passionate about their product or their service, and sometimes don't realise that, in fact, sales and marketing has to be the major part of their business, because people won't come and knock on their door. So they have to spend a lot of time doing that, and they don't know where to start very often.
The main thing is having a plan, a structure to what I need to do to actually get more clients.
What I do in my sales masterclass is to show them step by step the how and not just the what to do to be able to become successful and drive the business forward.
It's been a fantastic insight into the sales process that you have to follow quite simply, effectively.
I start the day with attitudinal stuff. So it's about getting the mind in the right place to take on board the learning of the skills. And so it's about overcoming obstacles. And also I talk to people about the belief in themselves and their product, and having the passion about what they're doing and how they impact on the lives of their prospective clients. And about practicing best practice. You know, people very often continue doing something which is not giving them the results that they want, but they get brilliant doing it wrong because they keep doing it over and over again.
Immediately, I will be able to implement a plan, a strategic plan to follow, which we hadn't done. We had just mumbled our way through sales, and what we've learned today is to structure and to have goals, specific goals for every to achieve them. And once you achieve them, of course, you can move on.
So I always touch on those things, and very importantly, setting goals, having them written down, a marketing plan which is written down and structured, and having a multi-marketing strategy and a multiple contact strategy. It's proven that from research that 80% of people buy between the 5th and the 12th contact. So that's very important in terms of that being part of your marketing plan.
I have an action plan so that I can get started as soon as possible, which may even be in the car on the way home.
Your customers are only interested in what's in it for them.
Find out what the customer actually wants, and so then matching the benefits of your product with what they're actually looking for.
Salespeople very often, very often, tell rather than ask questions. Times have changed. You can no longer be an order taker as a salesperson. You really have to demonstrate value at every touch point. They want to know, what will your product do for me to help me reach my objectives, or to reach my goals, to enhance my business, solve my problems.
How to get deeper into my prospect's company, not actually visiting in them, but understanding them better by asking lots of questions and knowing when to shut up.
And then we covered objections. So if you follow your process well, you in fact get less objections. But I shared a very simple process of being able to overcome any objection.
We're always fearful of somebody saying, well, I know somebody else who can do that better than you, and I now know how to counteract those questions and get my information in there that will resolve those questions so that it's no longer an objection, and that's when they're buying into you.
And finally, at the end of the day, we looked at how to differentiate yourself from the competition, how to ring fence your existing clients so that they stay with you, so that you really get the lifetime value from them because they've stayed with you rather than going to the competition.
Rather than just telling people what to do, Dylis has showed us how to do it specifically, so it's been great.